Happy weekend. It's Sunday, and as usual, I love to on the page. Well, I know most of you will be asking, why am I not sharing my screen? Or why am I not using my laptop to do the live? The thing is, I feel like the software I'm using is limiting my audience somehow. Most of the times, when I share my screen this way, I discover I get more viewers than, or yes, I get more participation and more participants than when I use the software I use. So that's why I prefer to take it this way. Okay. Okay. So since it's weekend, we'll normally start from the weekly frame. So what we have here is GBP USD. Okay. So we have GBP USD. So that's one of the pairs we'll be trading this week. We started trading this pair since last week. And looking at the weekly time frame, it is clear. You see that we are currently in a downtrend. Okay, we are currently in a downtrend, and over both overall and internal. Okay, because you see here we're creating higher highs and higher lows, right? So the last higher high, and it came down, started creating lower highs and lower lows. Okay, this was internal, but eventually it came all the way down and took out everything, the major structure. Okay, and for those who are joining us for the very first time, show some love by subscribing to the channel, because that will go a long way to help us grow. Okay, so if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, click on the subscribe button and tell me in the comment section, where exactly are you streaming from? Which country, which town are you joining the live stream from? And click the notification bell after subscribing, so that whenever I'm live, or maybe when I drop a video, you get notified. So externally, this is where we had our external change of character. Okay, and at this point, we have been waiting for a good pullback, which price gave us this pullback, came down, took out these lows, and now it gave us equal highs. There's a possibility that price will continue dropping, looking at the weekly time frame. Okay, so on the weekly, it looks like the bearish momentum is still very strong. Okay, this is GBP AUD for those who are joining us. This is GBP AUD, the Great British Pounds against the Australian dollar. So stay tuned as we break it down. And also, tell me in the comment section, where are you joining the live stream from? Okay, so now that we understand that overall we are bearish, it means the weekly, we can mark it bearish. Now we'll go down to the daily time frame to see exactly what the daily is giving us. Let's see if the daily is giving us another trend. So for those who are beginner traders, you should understand that what we are doing is top-down analysis. So when doing top-down analysis, you combine multiple time frames, okay, to get the overall market direction. So the reason or the purpose why we do analysis, or the reason of our analysis, is just to get direction. Oh, okay, we'll look at BTC, but as of now, streaming from multi. Understand that what are we seeing? You see that we are bullish overall, created another low, and we actually think, but after we see that internally, we had this internal change of character. Yeah, though it is internal, but since that has not taken out these lows, okay, which means we are still looking forward to continue the buys to the upside if this area holds. Okay, so we can mark out a key level here, 1.91,000. So this is a key level to take serious. Okay. Let me set it up. So this is a key level. And you realize that price has been reacting on this level for so long on this, because when we had this internal change of character and price came back down, gave us an engulfing candlestick, I bought, and actually took some profits here because the accounts I trading, I could not hold trades over the weekend, but finally I took another trade on another account where I can hold trades over the weekend somewhere here, and I've been stocked in the market as of now. So right now, this is what I'm seeing. Now, what am I targeting overall? Let me see. I have some of these charts marked out already. Let me see if I have the trade here for you guys to see. So those joining us for the very first time, you are welcome. Nice to have you. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please show some love by subscribing. Okay. So looking at GBP AUD, if this level decides to hold, then this buy is going to be solid because we've had a lot of confirmation or a lot of so many confluences around this area. Yeah, so I'm very, very bullish as of now. I'm still bullish on GBP AUD. So this is the setup I have on GBP AUD as of right now. Okay, this is the setup I have right now. Yeah, so we'll just see how the market opens and how the new week will look like. Okay, so this is what I have on GBP AUD. But overall, you see that I have bigger zones where I'm expecting price to move to, because price moved from this weekly level. I'm expecting price to move to the next weekly level up here. So these are my weekly levels on GBP AUD. I always trade most of these pairs with levels. So I'm expecting that, all right, you see, if you're looking closely, you'll see an inverse head and shoulder that price has created here. And I'm just watching to see if it will work or fail. Okay, so I'm in. And as a trader, there's one thing I want you guys to understand, which is the fact that not every trade you take is supposed to be a winning trade. Okay, you must not take profit on all your setups. That's why we do what we call risk management. Okay, we do proper risk management to guide us and protect us from reckless losses. Yeah, the whole last week, that was on Friday. For those who attended the masterclass, we spoke about risk management. It's like I've not posted that video here. I'll post the video tonight. Yeah, the video on risk management so that you guys can watch. It's very important to be able to manage your risk properly, because if you cannot manage your risk, then one trade can take you out of the market completely, which is wrong. Yeah, which is wrong. So this is what we see on GBP AUD for this week. So if we can have this buys, I'll be cool because I'm already in it. Yeah, I'm in the buys. So let's watch and see how it plays out. So that's it for GBP AUD. Let's look at Euro USD. So we start from the weekly time frame and adjust our charts. So these are some of the lines are marked out last week. So let me take all the sheet off so that we can have a fresh analysis. Take out the blue line. So for all those joining us for the first time, if you want to join my free trading community, the links are in the description section. Okay, so just visit the description section. You see the links where you can use to join my free community, the free masterclass on WhatsApp. The link is there. Even the broker I use, you can see the link there. And once you are done joining all those things, you just send done to the WhatsApp number I've provided, and you'll be able to flow with us. Okay. So looking at the current price action, we shouldn't go too far. We shouldn't try to go to 1912. Okay. So since 2025, June, we see that we've been in a serious consolidation. We've seen this over and over, right? We've spoken about this for some weeks now. So we've been trading around this zone. Now, looking at what price is doing, you'll see that we're creating let me see. Yeah, we had a ranging market, but eventually price took out these highs, right? And came down, did what? Swept the lows, creating, what the heck is that? Creating a change of character, right? So we had a change of character here. Then now you see that we are creating a downtrend, okay? Because this also swept the low, this also took out the lows, and now we are having a downtrend. Let me make this 2 so that the size can be bigger. Good. So you see that we are down, we are now downtrend on Euro USD on the weekly time frame. Okay, so we had a break of structure here, and this is our point where we had our change of character. And where is price? Around a key level, 1.16 thousand. For those who've been following me, you remember I told you we're expecting price to pull up to 1.16 thousand for us to be able to make any trading decision. And you notice that for the past couple of weeks, I've not had any move on Euro USD because I was expecting price to give me a good to that. What's happening with my Fibonacci? Let me try to get Fib. Okay, my Fib is good now. So if I have to use my Fib, I'll take it from these highs to these lows, and you see that we are. So for those who are watching, just tell me in the comment section, where are you watching us from? Where are you streaming from? And if you're not subscribed to the channel, show some love by subscribing, okay? Show some love by subscribing. From these live streams, from these lessons I'm giving, you can learn a lot and be able to make money from the market, because a lot of people have watched my video and testified how much the videos have benefited them, how they have been able to start making money just by watching some of these videos. Okay, so what I'm doing now is breaking down the markets for you. So you should be prepared for the upcoming week. So for those joining, this is Euro USD on the weekly time frame. So you realize that we are around the 1.16 thousand level. We've been waiting price to come to, and the second confluence is the fact that we are around 50% retracement level. So I'll be patient to see how price reacts around this level. So we go down to the daily to watch what's happening. Okay, on the daily, what do we see? We see a clear internal change of character to the upside, which is cool. But overall, you see that we had a break of structure at this point, and since after this break of structure, price did not pull back into this area. So now price is there, and we are not expecting price to break above these highs. Okay, so this is our protected high. We know that, okay, if price comes up, we shouldn't be expecting price to break through this area. Okay, so what are we looking for? We're now waiting to see any sell confirmation, any sell indication around this area. Okay, so what will be the indication? Let's go down to the 4 hours. Okay, so on the 4 hours, you might have a powerful engulfing candlestick or a change of character on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so you see we are still giving a little uptrend. We haven't had any change of character here on the 4 hours, but maybe within this week, if price can pull up into this area and maybe tap on our key level where we know price has been respecting. Okay, let me show you what I mean by key level. You see that every time price gets to this golden line, you see there is reaction. Price either bounces below, above it, or taps below it and continue dropping, right? So that's what we call this. Okay, so we are looking forward to see that price. Tell me exactly where you are streaming from, where I joined the live stream from. Okay? That's very important, so I can know. Closely to see if we can have a week. Okay, and now the question is, if price breaks above this key level and closes above this the protected high we've marked out, what do we do? It's simple. Just wait and see what price is present, and from there we'll know what to do. As of now, just watch. Yeah, we just have to watch. So that's it for Euro USD. Okay, those who will be watching this later, show some love by telling us what you think in the comment section. I've not been trading Euro, USD JPY, yeah, for some time now, because I did not like the price action that this pair has been creating. So this is my weekly support, my weekly level. Okay, like I told you, I always mark out some higher time frame levels. So price has broken through my weekly level, and I'm waiting for a good retest, which price is actually pulling into it. And if we have a good confirmation, then honestly, I'll be selling. And what's my target? The next weekly level down here. Confirmation here, you see it has broken my trend line, broken through my weekly level to the downside. And now what am I waiting for? To see if price will give me a good pullback and give me my sell confirmation for me to be able to take this sell trade. Okay, so I'm looking forward to have a big sell on USD JPY. So that's the weekly time frame. That's where we had the weekly level. Now this is the daily time frame, and on the daily time frame, you realize that we are below our weekly level and price is finding it difficult to react. So let's just watch and see if price can pull up and maybe tap on a trend line and give us a sell confirmation, go, we sell from there, and we see if we can make some crazy cash from these markets. Okay, so let's see how the week will look like. Yeah, so it is what it is. That's what we have on USD JPY. Then let's look at GBP JPY. So it's similar to what we are expecting on USD JPY, but not the same thing. Similarity is not, doesn't mean it's the same. Okay, so we have a similar pullback. So if we get the good pullback into this area on the weekly, you see, then what are we targeting? This is our next level where we'll be targeting price. Though price, if now we are targeting this level, this is being conservative. Okay, so if price now successfully, the screen is blur. Oh my god, maybe it should be network. I don't know. It should be network. I believe you can see now. So if price pulls back on GB somewhere around 18 flat, then yeah, somewhere around there, that's the next level where we'll be expecting price to react from. Yeah, because that's the next heavy level where you can see a lot of price action. Yeah, so that's it for the weekly time frame. We all can see that our internal trend line has been broken. Let me set it up in a way you can see better. So our internal trend line has been broken. That's why we're expecting this pullback. So once we get it, good. Now let's move down to the daily so you can see it better. Live and come back maybe later at night when everything is stable. So I'm thinking that price might want to tap on this level, okay? Because this the neckline, the nearest neckline we have around here. So if price pulls back into that area, then we'll be looking for a sell, a good sell anywhere around this line. Yeah. So let me take this off. It's useless. Let me take this off. It's useless. Good. So that's what we are looking forward to see on 200 flat. That will be a very, very crazy move. We'll be looking forward to catch some bigger moves. Okay. So tell me in the comment section, where are you streaming from? Where are you joining the live stream from? And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please show some love by subscribing. That will go a long way to help the channel. And do not forget, your activity actually makes the life. So your comments and likes mean a lot to us. Yeah, so that's it on GBP JPY. Hi, Desel Daniela. How you doing, Daniela? Nice to have you here. So tell me, where are you streaming from? Is this your first time to join my live stream? All right, so now that we've looked at GBP, JPY. Let's keep going. So Daniela, where are you streaming from? Let's look at USD CAD. Yeah, I think that should be the next pair. USD CAD. Oh, you're from Abuja. I'm currently in Abuja as we speak. I'm currently in Abuja. All right, guys. So this is what we've been waiting for. And we all can see it play now. That's why I say patience is really very, very important. So if you want to connect with me, if you want to link up or maybe anything, my WhatsApp number is in the description section of this video. Let me see. Let me add my WhatsApp number on the screen so you can save it. Okay. For all those who want to connect to it, which price is currently in our golden zone. For those who've been watching my videos, you understand what I mean by golden zone, right? So USD CAD is within our golden zone. And what are we looking forward to seeing? When price gets into our golden zone, we start waiting for a confirmation. Okay, so we have a lot of confluences. So the first thing we have to do is mark out the key level that's within that zone. Okay, so this is the first key level we have to respect. 1.380. This is a key, an important level. 1.380. Yeah, so let's see how price reacts on this level. And if this level holds, then I think we will be having a buy from here. Yeah, if this level holds, then we'll be having a buy from there, depending on what we see. Okay, and if not, then the next level is 1.87 thousand. Okay, 1.87 thousand flat. So between those two levels, that's 100 pips, which is not bad. So we'll see how price reacts around this area. So I'll move down to the daily. Let's look at the price action on the daily time frame. Okay. Let's look at the price action on the daily time frame, and from there, we'll see what's happening. Yeah, it still looks good. So the bearish momentum is still very powerful. I remember last week I did analysis with my students and we saw this sell. Most of us took the sells. Yeah, and good. We took the sells and we stepped out somewhere around here, and I was expecting a pullback to continue, but the pullback did not come. That's why I had to miss the rest of this move. But you must not catch everything. Yeah, that's the first thing you need to understand about trading, which is the fact that you must not be part of every move. Okay, you must not be a part of every move. Once you see what you're looking for, you get your entries, you make the money. But if you don't see it, there's no need to force it. Okay, and for those joining my live stream for the first time, thank you very much, and please do not forget to show some love by subscribing to the channel. That will then I start my own journey. But it is well. And yeah, and for those who want to connect with me on WhatsApp, this is my WhatsApp. This is my WhatsApp. Okay, I'm open for connection. So tell me, guys, in the comment section, where are you streaming from? Where are you joining the live stream from? My friend Daniela, are you already a trader? Have you been? How long have you been trading? And are you still a student, or you are already a profitable trader? Okay, so this price action looks really, really interesting. Honestly, I love it when price action is this clear. This is textbook. It looks like textbook structure. Okay, where price is creating higher highs and higher lows. So smooth, so simple, clean, straight to the point. So yeah, okay. This week, I don't think I'll be taking any action unless, but I don't even like to be taking trades, counter trend trading within my golden zone. You see, we are not too far from where we can have a buy entry. So if pricing gives us a pullback, let's take for example, a damn right. Let's take for example, price decides to give us something like this to continue to the downside. I'll rather not try to catch it. It depends on how it looks, but personally, I don't really like to catch it because overall, I am bullish and price is already within my golden zone. Okay, so uh, at this point, price can just decide give us an engulfing candlestick here and go without coming deep. Guys, and you see that we are already within between 61.8 and 50% retracement, which is crazy. That's an entry area. So it's not advisable for us to be taking sales around there. Rather, we should be looking for our buy confirmation. Okay. So, guys, this week we should be looking forward to catch a buy on USD card. Yes, USD card. That's what I'm looking forward to do. And the funny thing is the fact that I'm seeing a possible sell on USD JPY, and now on USD card, I'm seeing a possible buy. It's really crazy, but I don't give a F because I'm doing what price is telling me, not what other pairs are telling me. Okay, so that being said, let's go down to the 4 hours to see what kind of price action we're seeing. So, you see, on 4 hours, we've been creating lower lows and lower highs. Like I told you last week, after this massive move to the downside, we were expecting price to pull back up, give us a sell around here for us to continue, which did not happen. And now we are already down, and price might decide to give us a little pullback and continue to the downside, but I don't think we should be focusing on this little pullback. Rather, we should be waiting to see an internal change of character somewhere around 1 hour or these 4 hours for us to be able to start catching our buys. Okay, so guys, let's stay positive, let's stay active. Whatever decision I make over the week, I will share with you guys in the Telegram community. So for those who are not yet part of the Telegram, show some love by doing that. Okay, it's not even love, it's helping yourself. So check in the comments in the description, you'll see where you can join our free community. Okay, so that's it on USD card. Any questions? Drop in the comment section. Okay, I'm always active and willing to answer your questions. Okay, this is gold. Yeah, I want us to look at gold today. Because I'll be trading gold this week. Last week or last couple of weeks, I had a power of a perfect. When I say perfect, I mean it. I had a perfect entry on gold, the buy, but I had a tight stop loss. I got wicked out, and and price finally went in our favor. So overall, you see that gold is always bullish. When I say always, I mean it. Okay, we're on a weekly time frame. You see how bullish gold has been. So we've had a crazy pullback this time around, and it happened live before us. Okay, so in price, gold made its all-time high in January, and from February we started seeing some significant falls or drop, and we've dropped all the way to this point. And now on the weekly, you see that price has actually respected our weekly support level. Let me reduce the size of this writing to somewhere around 12. Yeah, 12 is good. So for those joining us, we are currently looking at gold. Okay, XAUUSD. We are looking at gold. we're looking at gold. And on the weekly, you'll see that gold has been selling for the past 6 to 7 months. Okay, which is really which is cool. That's part of it. We call this a pullback or retracement for price to now create new all-time highs. So we missed a powerful buy that was last 2 weeks, yeah, because we entered and eventually got stopped out. So Martha said, is it showing buys already? Now let's move down to the daily. So on the daily, we had our first internal change of character. Let me show you so you can see. Okay, it's good you understand what you're doing. You don't gamble. So we're creating lower lows, lower high. At this point, we created what? A higher high. Here, created a higher low, and eventually we took out character, or we took out structure and had our first change of character. So at this point on the daily, look at what we are seeing. What you see on the chart is exactly what we're expecting. We're expecting price to sell all the way down into this area around 4,100 flat for us to start looking for buy opportunities. Okay, so yes, you can sell a little to catch the big buy. Okay, you can sell a little to catch the big buy. So on the daily, we see that there's price to pull down all the way into this area. Okay, now let's look at the 4 hours, because we can see a clear bearish engulfing on the daily, and that should be giving us some selling vibes. Okay, in 4 hours. Yeah, so looking at that, we're creating higher highs. Let me just show you. I really want it to be clear so you should understand exactly what you are getting into. It shouldn't be that I told you that. It should be that you saw it. Okay, so that's the essence of me having live sessions with you, to actually break down what I see and let you see what we all can see in the market. Okay, price was creating higher highs and higher lows. Okay, this is clean, simple market structure or price action we are trading. So we are not doing anything special, anything different from whatever you know. Okay, so we started now. At this point, you see that we had a change of character here, and this is what we can consider a pullback. So you can mark this area as our change of character area. Okay, and for those who understand what I mean by my golden zone, you just come up to the highest point, which is here. You extend this and call that your ash box. Okay, and then you extend this to the right, your change of character line to the right, and then you call it your green line, and this area becomes your golden zone. Okay, so what are we expecting? Price is already within our golden zone, and price has tapped on a key level, or is close to a key level, 4,400 flats. Okay, those are levels where price always reacts from. It's not like it's once in a while. Always, price always reacts from key levels. So you see, price has come close to the key level, and you see a quick spike to the downside. Price might want to come back there. So at this point, this is gold. We'll go down to the 1 hour to see exactly what's happening. Maybe it will be, oh my God, bro, this was crazy. I mean, price came to a perfect point for us to sell. Okay, because price might want to take out these highs, Friday's highs. So price might, let's say, yeah, this is Friday's highs. Price might want to take out these highs before targeting the lows, because this is Friday's lows. Okay, So price might want to take out this high. So if price takes out these highs and closes below, maybe spikes, gives us a week, then we should be looking forward to catch a sell. Okay, so this trade might play out late at night. Okay, play out late at night, but honestly, I'm looking forward to catch some sells on gold, and then you target something significant. So this is what we're looking forward to see on gold. If this can happen, then it's going to be great, guys. It's going to be amazing because we missed the first move, but that was Friday night. So let's just watch and see if price will want to sweep the stop losses above those highs and start crashing. So that's it for gold. The first pair, we came down to 1 hour, which is somehow funny and amazing at the same time. For the very first time, I go by the name FelloF, and I'm a Forex trader. I trade Forex, crypto, and I don't really like trading crypto. So I call myself a crypto enthusiast, a Marxist, because I am a holder. I love crypto. So for those who are not subscribed to the channel, wait for us. Click on the subscribe button, guys. Click on the subscribe button. Okay, guys, and this is what we expected, but price did not come down to give us the pullback we expected. But I want us to look at what price did and be able to see if we can capitalize and make some money from it, from what's coming. Okay. So overall, this pair is bullish, but it gave us something. It gave us an internal change of character. This is the weekly time frame. Well, looking at the price action here is a little complicated, but we need to be very, very vigilant so we can see everything price did. Okay, so we can take all of this as one move, and you see price came here, came back, created what? A lower high, and eventually came down, took out the lower high, but price did not take out this lower low, the last lower low. It rather created a higher low. And at this point, what are we expecting? We don't know. We cannot predict the market because price might go up and take out these highs. It's very okay. It's very normal. So what? Okay, this one is AUD JPY on the weekly time frame. AUD JPY. So yeah, looking at this is what we can consider a change of character. But since we did not take out this last low, it's somehow tricky, but not bad. So what we are looking forward to see, let's move down to the daily to watch our price action on the daily. Okay. So looking at what we see on the daily, price looks good. There's a possibility for us to have some good sales. Yeah, and you'll see that this is actually the last low that was taken out. You'll see that this is actually the last low that was taken out. Though this is even the last low that was taken out. So 113.500 is a good point. Okay, and currently we are also around a key level, which is 113. 113 flat. This is a key level too. Price might react here, or even 114 flat. Okay, those are the levels where price might react. So on this pair, we'll be looking forward to see some sales. Okay, honestly, I'm looking for sales on this pair, unless price decides not to give us a change of character on the 1 hour, or we start looking at it from the 30 minutes. Okay, once you see it on 30 minutes, you wait for a confirmation and you get in. But if not, then no move. So this is what we see on AUD JPY. Okay. Yeah. For those who are joining us for the very first time, you are welcome. Nice to have you and feel at home. Okay. Feel at home. Now it's time for us to look at one of our favorites, GBP USD. I kept this for the last because I know most of you want it. So I did not want to hurry. I want to go to a cleaner pair. This one has a lot of stuff that I've preserved. Okay. So this is GBP USD on the weekly time frame. Perfect. Perfect one. GBP USD weekly. Oh my God. I also have this one marked out. Everything marked out. Then let me get up there. Let me go to a chart where I've not marked. Here I'll delete anything. Yes, let me delete everything, guys. Yes, I've removed everything. Okay. So looking at GBP USD, we have been consolidating for over how many months? 1 year. May to May, yeah, for 1 year, right? So on the weekly, we are consolidating straight, no cap. We are consolidating, unlike Euro USD where we're in a downtrend. Here we are consolidating. Let's move down by some love by subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Okay, tell us in the comment section, where are you streaming from? Where are you streaming from? And somebody told me to analyze Bitcoin. I personally don't trade Bitcoin, but I'll do the analysis later. Okay, I'll do the analysis later. Okay, so let's look at what price is doing and follow internal structure. Okay, so this is where we had our first change of character, and we did some good moves to the downside, which most of us benefited from. And eventually we had this internal change of character again, higher low. And now we are creating something like equal highs. But personally, I'm expecting price to pull up a little to maybe 1.36,000 for us to sell. Okay. Why? Because I feel like these are the protected highs. Everything here could be liquidity. Everything above this area could be liquidity. So this is what I consider the protected highs on the daily time frame. Okay. This is the high I'm not expecting price to take out. And secret Islam. Okay. Secret. Secret to. Okay. Secret of Islam. Yeah, that's it. Dauda. What's up, my G? Hope you're doing great. Yeah, the network is crazy at times. You just need to accept reality. But I believe you guys can see my screen, right? And I